Dragonflight is coming up though. They have the launch date of November 28th. So about about 8 weeks away. And there is quite a few things still left I would, to do and to get done before Dragonflight. Personally, I want to get a couple more mounts I've been farming. So there is mount farming if you have nothing else to do in the game. I enjoy the mount farming myself. Some people might not as much, but I think mount farming is a ton of fun. And there is just a ton out there. I'm trying to get invincible. I did a ton of invincible runs this week with no avail. I did not get it. So back to the grind next week for trying to get invincible. But does take about 12 minutes a run. So that is one of the things. If you haven't got Jigglesworth Senior, this is a great mount. Definitely check this one out if you need it. It's just done by beating all the raids fated on normal or higher. So you can just go crush out normal, kill all the raid, and then do it each week. So it is going to be available. I don't know for sure when, but I hear they're going to unlock the raid, so it will be able to do all 3 raids in 1 week, which will give you quicker time to get Jigglesworth Senior. It's a pretty cool mount. If you don't have it, I definitely recommend doing that, because I think it's going away after this is done. There will be no more fated raids, so this will be unattainable. Definitely a thing to do before reset. Now the other one is also getting the Zerastede. This is done by beating the Sepulture of the first ones on heroic. So definitely get this one as well, because this will be going away once Dragonflight hits. Definitely a great mount to get after. Definitely. The other ones you can get the mythic ones if you're interested in going for mythic, because people aren't going to be mythic content, and then you'll be in the same boat I am for invincible. It's a guaranteed drop rate currently. Once it goes to Dragonflight, it will not be a guaranteed drop on mythic. It will then be a 1% chance. So like the same boat I'm in right now, trying to get invincible. That is another thing definitely to do. And as you've seen, I have a ton of alts. That is the next thing on the list before Dragonflight, is level up any alts that you need. I know they're going to make the grind from 50 to 60 a little easier, but it's pretty easy right now. So that way you'll have the alts ready to go. It's a great game to have a ton of alts. I like playing all the classes in the game. I thoroughly enjoy playing basically every one of them. So I have all my alts leveled up to 60. I will be finishing anything I don't have done, but I think I have them all but one. Which I don't really play the one class, so I'll let you guys all take a guess at what that is. Leave a comment below with your estimation on which class I don't have at 60. The only one I don't have at 60. And if you see my list, I'm not sure you'll be able to pick right away, but you might be able to. Anyways, there's one left. I don't have it. I haven't played it. It's not my favorite. Doesn't, I don't know. It's just, I haven't really got into it, so it's sitting at the bottom and I haven't leveled it yet. Moving on, after you've done all that, basically you can go back to mount farming. Like I said, there's a ton out there. There's Blanchy out there. There's all the mounts you can get from ZM, which are right now you can buy the stuff very cheap for what you need. You just have to get go around and kill all the rares to get the items. Otherwise you can buy a lot of the stuff off the auction house. Like any of the mats you can buy, they're dirt cheap right now, so do that. Also, for Rukon, the mount is in ZM, and you go fishing, you can fish that up and create the lure for it, which will get you another like jellyfish mount. This one right here, it is available and fishing there, and you have the chance while people are pulling it too. So if you see people pulling it, you have a chance to kill it, and it does give you a chance to get them out. But once we're out of here, you will actually have to, the only way probably to do it is to fish, because there will be not many groups doing this mount run. Pets, if you like pets, definitely again make the pets that you can create there. That is another option, is the pet creation, so you can get a ton of pets for that and making them up. The other ones you might be able to get done pretty quick. Once you have your alts, once you have your pets done, there's just some ZM lure. Like if you were looking for some transmogs on weapons, go kill all the heroic bosses, or the bosses, I guess, elites in the area, because they drop heroic, or not heroic, but 246 gear, and they have great transmog for it. One is selling for quite a bit on the auction house, and that will probably go down once this is over. The last one is your KSM mount. If you don't have the KSM mount, definitely go get the KSM mount. Didn't touch Deathweaver, but it's the new version, which is purple one. This is season 4. Definitely check that out. Very easy to accomplish right now. 15s are, you can just blow through them. Everyone's just getting them for vault, so you can get a pretty quick group together. It won't take long, and by all means get the KSM mount. PvP, I'd recommend getting some PvP if you're looking for gears and transmogs or items in PvP. Check out the PvP. It's PvP right now. There's lots of people doing it, so you can get leveled up pretty quick in the PvP. But this mount, again, it's more mount farming, is available until KSM is no longer available, which will be just before Dragonflight. Lastly, on the items to do before you actually get to Dragonflight, once you get all your alts up, once you got your mounts done, your farmed, is basically if there's any gear that you want, like if there's any of the PvP gear you're after, any of the transmogs, you've done that, then I would just kind of gold farm and pick your professions. Once you've done that, farming for gold is pretty easy. Doing your callings will get you like 1600 a piece, so pretty easy to get gold that way. Also getting gold from, you know, any your tables get you quite a bit of gold, as I showed was streaming earlier, that you can actually make like 1500 in a day if you get all the ones done correctly. There's been 5 gold quests at once, so doing your tables will get you some gold. In the auction house, but the auction house is pretty low now that they amalgamated everything, which makes it a little harder to make gold on. But like I said, if there's any of the transmog you like, you can definitely get the transmogs. I think some of it's pretty ugly myself, but that is an ugly set of gear. Maybe some of the weapons, if you like those, up to you. That is, I don't know. It's not awful. It's just not my favorite, but it's not the worst thing I've seen. So if you're looking for any of that, get some honor. Honor's pretty easy to come by nowadays. So transmogs are a thing still, where you can easily get them. And that pretty much makes all the content you should get done before Dragonflight. I would mess around, kind of see what you would like to play going into Dragonflight. That's what I've done. I've already decided. So I picked my classes I'm going to play at the start of Dragonflight to really kick it off. And mine will be the Vengeance Demon Hunter, the Invoker, and the Druid. So those are going to be my 3 to start. If you guys know what you guys are going to play, let me know below in the comments. But if there's anything else that comes up, definitely type a quick message. Let me know if you have any questions.